Oh, this is an intriguing hand. Because, like, if Llanowar lives and, like, now that we drew the other land, we kind of get to unlock some stuff. I mean, opponent's playing blues. I mean, who knows? Kellen. Alright, Llanowar ain't dead, though. Sometimes that's all you can hope for. Oh, I need to draw a red land, actually, or I can't even play that. Oh, they're just drawing here? That's got to be good for us, right? Did not get the red land. That's tough. I mean, I guess we attack here? We're not really doing anything else. I guess if they sweep the board, they sweep the board. I mean, we can't just not do anything, right? End the turn? Not going to play Frill back there, because there is a variety of things they could play here. Oh. Well, you're annoying. But sure, at least we get a card for our troubles. And our hand is in a situation where the mana doesn't greatly matter on the mana reduction there. Though I haven't seen people play Urtai in a minute. Almost forgot that card existed. Okay. Well, here's a thing we could do. We could play this, attack it down to 4, and then just get rid of it next turn if we don't draw the other land. I mean, it's not a great use of that card, but kind of got to do something here. Opponent's hand's loaded. Yeah, let's just show it to him. Who cares? We can't cast it anyway right now. Let's attack it at least to 4. And then do this. Just play the creature. Alright. That is not a good turn for us, but maybe it allows us to do something on the coming turns. Ooh, we got Eshki, though. If we play this first, then attack. Oh, again, it uses our red mana, though, so we don't get to play a spell here. Darn it. Boy. I guess we stick with our plan, right? We just go attacking it. Sure, Urtai, why not? What would you like to do? Kill that first. Let's see what we get. Okay, sure. Funny, you don't see Urtai at all, then the opponent has 2 of them in hand. That's cute. No clue what their deck is right now. We've seen Kellens and Urtais. Alright, there's just a big old Kellen. Go ahead and just play this guy. Sure, you got it. I guess I should have waited to see if we drew a land, but opponent can just take 2. We don't have haste on Eshki by herself. That would be cool. Alright, Regent. And they're not even casting the Regent. This is concerning. So why do they need so much mana? Are they trying to just, like, doppelgang, maybe? Alright, well, I'll remove a duder from a yard, I guess. Okay, we might be able to do a thing here. Alright, Eshki. Cast the spell targeting this. Alright. So we get credit for casting a creature, though 2 creatures technically. And a spell. So now we have 3 triggers on the Dragon Hawk. Yeah, there we go. Right, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today we're going to take a shot at trying to make Eshki playable. Now, it's a card that I had to spend tons of time even coming up with the deck list. We discussed it extensively in the Discord. By the way, if you want to join the Discord and talk about all kinds of stuff, links free in the description. But yeah, we're going to try to make a go of it today. We have a few ideas, and I think we might actually be onto something. So the biggest thing is we need a fair amount of actual spells and creatures, so when we do get Eshki, we can actually do something with it. But we also need the deck to do stuff even if we don't get the card. So here we are. We're starting with some Burst Lightning because this is still good against all the aggro decks. And then we have some Llanowar Elf to help with our mana because we do have several dragons and things that are going to be a little bit expensive. Invasion of Tarkir. Now I'm choosing this particularly because we do get the option of playing a spell, then maybe attacking this, and this counts as casting a creature for the sake of Eshki, so maybe that makes a difference. We have a Heritage Reclamation, another way to just play a spell, remove something from the graveyard, you know, just good, useful card here. We have some Intrepid Paleontologist, again, to help with our mana, but also removes cards from graveyards, so we don't get beat up by the graveyard manipulation decks. We do have a Tranquil Frillback as well to help with that cause. We have Frostcliff Siege. This is fun because if we do get some of our big creatures, then we can attack and immediately trigger stuff. So this could help, or even just get us cards later in the game. Temur Battlecryer, this is going to hopefully make a bunch of our stuff a lot cheaper. And then we have some Madmatic Hellkite. This is just an affordable 4/5, can slow the opponent down, maybe stop a Sunfall from coming down for a turn. Just give us a chance to do a little bit of something. Eshki Dragonclaw, here's the card. It is 1 green, blue, red for 4/4, Vigilant Trample, Ward 1, and then at the beginning of combat on your turn, if we both cast a creature spell and a non-creature spell, this card gets 2+1/+1 counters, and we get to draw a card. So we'll see how often we can trigger this, but I think we might be able to pull it off. Then we have Dragonhawk, Fate's Tempest. We know this is good with Frostcliff Siege. We played it in another deck. You get the trigger, attack, get the trigger again. Really good here. And then we do have some Bloomvine Regent. This is another way to help with our mana, but also just generally good here when you're talking about giving us another spell we can play, right? We can actually cast the Omen side of that. We do have Vivian Reed, just kind of a catch-all. It kills flyers. It gets rid of artifacts, enchantments. It can dig to help us get to another creature if necessary. And Meringue River Regent. So this is a way to get some cards. Again, a spell we can play, but also late game just bounce stuff if necessary. So don't hate any of what's going on here. I will say, though, we could possibly get by without the one Vivian because we do have some other ways to get rid of artifacts and enchantments, but we'll see. If you do like this deck and you've been trying to play this card, don't forget at the end of the video there'll be a link that takes you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor, where you can download this. And if you're going to buy any cards, especially right now with all the stuff going on for Final Fantasy, if you want to save a little money, check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure. That's TOAMagic.com. Use my code DRAGON, DRAGN. It'll save you 5%, and right now that's a lot on some of the Final Fantasy stuff. For now, let's go hop into some more games and see how the 12th version of this Eshki deck really works. Oh man, 5 lands and no ramp duders? Yeah, that's not keepable. Alright, this is a different story though. Alright. I don't know how much I love that, actually, but we'll see. Because we don't really have red, man. I mean, we have this for red, but we don't... Oh, well. I wasn't expecting this to live, so we're just going to do this. Sorry, my thought got distracted there. I only have 4, I think, actual forests, because we're only playing 2 of the Regent. Oh, Hare apparent. Well, this is going to get weird. Alright, well... I guess on the plus side, if we're just expecting them to, like, block with stuff and raise the past or whatever... It wouldn't be the worst thing. Okay, that works. Love to see that. Let's go attacking. If they block, I would love to remove something from their graveyard. Okay, well, we're going to do this the hard way then. We're going to play Frillback. We're going to kick it for 1. Just that. So that we can destroy an artifact. And then with that ability still in the stack, we're going to exile it from the graveyard. Thank you, Battlecryer, for making stuff cheaper. Oh, they're probably wondering how that happened. They were expecting to get their creature back, which is totally understandable if you've not seen that interaction, and that's enough for them to scoop. My guess is they were relying on play Hare Apparent, get a draw off of it, then we attack, they block, they go to the graveyard. You can raise the past stuff, but if they're having to double and triple block these and we're just removing things, they're not really going to get ahead very easily. So that worked for us, and we didn't have to draw big cards. Well, we have all the colors. Let's just keep it. Let's just keep it. I think I'm hoping to kill something with Burst Lightning. Maybe we draw something we can play on too. If not, oh gosh. You don't want to see blue-white lands. That's usually a bad sign. Oh boy, what are we looking to do here? Yeah, I guess we just pass. Alright, well, I'm sure this is going to go exactly how we expect. What does it die to? That's the question. There's no way you're just going to let me keep this. I mean, I guess it's possible, but I wouldn't bet on it. Huh. Alright, counter this then? Sure, works for me. Get rid of a cheap tap creature. I didn't play a land that turn. That's a thing. Is this actually a Simulacrum deck, maybe? Well, we'll find out, I guess. Come on, untap red source. Or blue source. Either one is good here, actually. This doesn't give us anything back when it goes. As long as this remains attached to it, yeah, so it's just removed when this gets played. There's no get it back scenario. I think I'm just playing the Bloomvine Regent here. We only have one other forest to search for anyway, because we already drew one of them naturally. Would have been nice to get one of the Vivians there, though. That would have been super good. Alright, we'll try. Do I care about a paleontologist? Maybe. I mean, our goal is going to be to try to cast the card draw side of this at some point anyway. Sure. Just wanted to get an opportunity while they were tapped. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Wow, no lands, though. That was just 4 spells. Or 3 spells. We don't get to draw 4 cards. That would be absolutely insane. Play this, I guess. And the turn. So I don't think this is just a control thing. I'm going to go ahead and use this. I don't have many opportunities to use it. Just make it harder for them to draw cards and block or whatever on a future turn. Visa, sure. Ugh, drew the tap land. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Even if they make us pay 3, we just pay it. Try to cast this. So we get credit for playing a spell here. Obviously, it's going to get countered. But we're okay with that. We just needed to play the spell. That's all that really mattered. Alright, go to the attack step. We'll get our 2 counters and a card. More land we didn't terribly need. Is it worth it to use this? Maybe. Because if there's land, I want to get it off the top. That's not... Okay, you're acceptable. Oh no, they're going to get our meringue. Boo. Oh, no, we actually get to bounce a thing. This is the other one, not the one that deals with cards in hand. Alright, fair. Yeah, we just take it. It's fine. I don't care. Do what you want to do. Okay, if we play this, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we only need 5, right? Alright, sure. Bounce, bounce, I guess. No attacks. Yeah, Vivian would have been sweet to get rid of this thing. Vivian's just the answer to all our troubles. Alright, they're Rang River Regents. So this is kind of wild. Just let those through. So if we play this, Eshki's only 3. Then we can draw for 2. Actually, we could just play the dragon as well, though. Wow, I wasn't expecting, I wouldn't even think about the fact we could just play it. But none of their permanents are worth bouncing is the problem. So I think we just draw the cards. Alright, we got a Vivian. I'll keep the Eshki just in case something crazy goes down. Damn, no good. Alright, well, let's just hope we don't die in 2 turns, I guess. I mean, my hand is probably just more removal, though, if I were guessing. Yeah, I feel if you were playing a really aggro deck, you might have been pretty good against this. Their deck's actually really good against our mid-rangey shenanigans we got going here. Oh, alright, GG's. Like, whatever. Ooh, mulligan that. You want at least some mana ramp of some kind early on. Let's keep this. As much as I like Bloomvine Regent, I'm going to try to hold on to Vivian here. I feel like Vivian's good in a lot of different situations. But we'll see. I could get punished very thoroughly. But also the logic here is if Llanowar Elf lives, cool. Well, I was thinking if we drew another land, then maybe we still have a chance to play Vivian. But we'll see what the opponent does here, because I assume they're going to kill our Battle Crier. They did not kill a Battle Crier. So I'm going to do this first, because Vivian has lots of value that we don't want to just throw away to a counter. Yeah. Just being able to keep your hand loaded with creatures is actually pretty big business in these fights. Battle Crier dead? No, there's a Ketramose. Well, alright. We're just going to get after it then.
Concrete jungle. Those that survive.
I kind of want to land, but Meringue's really good. Alright. We can live with that. Like, if that's the worst thing that happens, we're okay with it. Let's go here. Here, let's juice this one. We're gonna get to attack for 5, 6. Put the opponent at 5. I think we leave that up top. That's kind of crazy, but all right. Yeah, I mean, I guess we go for it, right? All right. I mean, now as if the opponent exiles stuff, they also are losing life is their problem here. Yep, so they go to 4. And now you got to deal with the Battle Crier. And, yeah, that's it. This is kind of all ramp, but sure. We got our mana. We got all of our colors. Let's see what happens. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I was just thinking maybe something else, but nah, this is fine. This is fine. Hopeless Nightmare. I am going to get rid of this. Don't make us discard anything. I was going to say, if you... well, they weren't going to be able to. They had white mana. All right. Here we go. I think we need this because we have more red. Well, we have more green, though. Nah, let's just do this. Be on the safe side. And part of me wants to take advantage of drawing cards, but we're just going to attack here. Everything tramples. All right. Let's find a dragon we can cast. You got it. I lose this crappy Sanctum. Sure, you got it. Come on, big dragon. You know what? You're not a dragon, but it's the next best thing. I'm here for it. Let's go. Awesome. Now let me get Eshki. Be a 5-power attacker. With some upside. Nowhere to run? Sure, you get my duder. And we got a lot of big monsters we can draw. We just got to get them. Well, they're obviously going to flash something in and try to block a dude here. I was going to... oh, not even flash. They're just doing that straight up. All right, fair enough. That's kind of interesting. All right, sure. Pass the turn. Yep. I thought they might do that, and since they don't have any other black mana, we didn't lose a creature here either, which is kind of nice. Oh, come on. Alright, I guess we're just gonna slow roll the damage then. 2 to the opponent. No attacks. This is terrible. Like, we just need to draw creatures. Like, come on, man. Hell, even a Vivian would let us at least just draw another card. Now we can't cast Vivian, so now we need something that's cheap. They're going to get rid of our land. I had to get rid of Llanowar Elf too. We're stuck at 3 mana. I mean, I guess unless they're worried about us getting another Battle Crier or something. When reality is we actually want Eshki more than anything else. Kaido, you got it, friend. Want to lock my Llanowar Elf down? Because, nope, they just want to draw.
I've got you beat 6 different ways.
Are you serious? I mean, sure. Have 2, I guess. Hey, the good news is we have 2 invasions and 3 burst lightnings that are lethal. So that's a thing. Obviously, they can just gain 2 life here. Gain 3 life after they attack. Sure, you got it. We have drawn so badly here. Like, I deserve to lose it. Like, the way we drew. There's no real outs here right now. Like, that's just sad.
Your secrets didn't stay hidden for long.
We got stuck at 3 the whole game. Technically, we drew a 4th, but discarded it. Not that it mattered. We didn't have anything to cast with it. I mean, we drew 1 actual creature. And, yeah, we drew nothing. Alright, good job, opponent. We drew terribly. Alright, let's go for it. Come on, big money. No whammies. Don't kill the Llanowar Elf, please. Excellent. Much appreciated. Though it is kind of nice. I probably should have played Siege first. Because it is really nice to get Siege and then like immediately be able to attack with Battle Crier. But we kind of got away with it here anyway. Let's give our duders haste and +1. Now this is where we want to draw Eshki. Because we get Eshki, we could shoot something. Kind of keep the train going. You got it, friend. Gonna go attacking. I don't know what they're doing, but they're... Oh, wait. No, I don't know what this is. The fact that they're having to filter these for white is kind of wild. Cornucopia. I'm going to go ahead and do this while they only have 1 mana available. Wow. You're not great, but we'll put... Oh. This is actually tough, because I want to have this if this is some type of control deck. But I also kind of want these... I guess I'm going to get rid of Burst Lightning. And the reason is, if we could play 2 things in attack here, we would like to. Okay, we ended up not drawing it anyway, so it didn't matter. Alright, opponent's at 6. Split up, you got it. We get to play this. And this. And that's more than 7. Got him. Sure. Alright, well, we're guaranteed 1 turn with Llanowar Elves. Well, at least a half turn. We'll see. And if Llanowar Elf dies here, I mean, we could play a tap land and still leave up Burst Lightning if we wanted to. Fable Passage for blue-white lands, huh? How do we feel about that? Huh. I don't know what I want to... I'm going to play this. Oh, they don't have a counter. Yeah, sure, I'll gladly show you this. Whatever. That's more just to apply pressure. Well, they have all basics, so our Hellkite's not the most exciting thing right now. But let's go ahead and try to lead with it. Because we'd rather lose that than Eshki, really, under the circumstances. Flanker. Alright. Strap in. We don't know what's going on right now. Y'all might. I don't. Wait, the opponent's also... Oh, we hadn't run into a person playing 200 plus cards in ages. This must be somebody who got milled a bunch and don't want to get milled. Though, this also kind of looks like a control deck. Huh. Ooh, I do like Vivian a lot here, though. Dang. This is putting us in a spot because if they sweep the board, we lose the opportunity to play Vivian. So here's what I'm going to attempt to do. See if they have... Oh, they don't have a counter. All right, cool. Then let's just shoot you, I guess. I don't think we really care about Kutzel. Like, we can trample over it. Dang it, you were supposed to draw a land there, Eshki. Very simple instructions. We wanted an untapped land, so we were able to play Vivian. That's all. This is kind of wild, though. Opponent playing 200, I guess I'm assuming 250 cards. Because they have 1 in the graveyard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so they had 250 cards. And they drew all the colors, but with just basics. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. To be fair, though, if you wanted to play a control deck that big, there's so many counters and so many sweepers right now. You could literally play, like, 4... I don't know, Sunfall, 4 Day of Judgment, 4 Split Up, 4 of the one that, like, you choose creatures equal to a certain power, 4, whatever. There's so many. There's so many. The good news is they're 1 for wanting removal here, which means they probably don't have sweepers. At least not in there, because they would have just, I would think you would just take 4 there and then sweep the board. So unless they just drew a counter, theoretically we should have clearance to play Vivian. So let's see if that's true. It was indeed true. Okay. Did we find a Llanowar Elf? We did, so we'll get a free card off of Eshki. Because we played a creature and a non-creature spell. Oh, Siege, there we go. I'm just going after the opponent here. I'm going to leave this up for later, especially now that we have Siege. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. They got 6 mana. I'm sure we could die to a bunch of random things now. When opponent's got 250 cards, they can have anything. Speaking of which, Season of Weaving. Why not? Like, that's literally just a why the hell not, right? Let's play this. Give things haste. Does that destroy enchantments? No. It puts counters, gains life, scry. Yeah, sure. Alright. That's so funny. Like, of all the things that could have played there, Season of Weaving. That's crazy. I mean, they get to gain life. They could gain life twice here, so they're basically at least 11. We have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, so we could Eshki, play Invasion, hit the opponent for 3. Eshki gets a counter and attacks for 7? That almost kills them. Oh, actually, that doesn't use all of our mana, so we could attack with a Llanowar Elf as well. No, we can't. We'd have to draw an untapped land. Almost did it right. Also, we could just do this. Well, we know they could flash that in, though. That's the problem, right? Alright. Let's do it this way, then. Oh, no, my math was right the first time. Uh-oh. Did they find an actual counter? They did. Go figure. Alright, then. No point for us to attacking there. I mean, we could attack and get 1 point in, but it's just a net even situation. So now our plan is going to be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we can get an untapped land, we could go for both of these. Eshki followed by Dragonhawk, and that should do it. If not, then we probably try to go Eshki into Invasion again and see if we can attack through. But who knows? Opponent might sweep the board, play other crazy stuff here. We do also have a creature land we could attack with, so that's still valid. Alright, they top, so that's probably bad. Assuming it has to be some amount of board sweepers or life gain or something here, being at 9. You're not just going to Myrix and make a 1/1 that can't do anything. That doesn't seem right. Okay, they're counting mana. Meringue River Regents. Okay. Don't hate it. We're going to just play Clayfire Break. Alright, so they go to 11. It's weird. I feel like I should feel threatened here, but I don't. So right, we do this. We play Eshki, who becomes a 6. Actually, we could do this. We can play a Llanowar Elf again, and then play Eshki. That's fine. Play a land tapped. Alright. No attacks. And then we have the option for all kinds of stuff next turn. Double Frostcliff Siege is pretty nice, too. Man, I just can't get over the visualization of a 250 card deck. That is hilarious to me. Shamil. All right, sure, why not? Like, they have to hit something junky, though, right? Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, and you can't even pay the spree cost on that. Or maybe, yeah, I was going to say you can't. It's just, you can only pay the spree, I think, when you're playing it from hand. I don't think you can pay it with Discover. Yeah. And they only have one blue open, so we know we don't have to worry about that being a problem. So do we just win here is the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe not. They could have sweepers. Or, I mean, counters or whatever. Let's see what's up. Let's go here. See if they want to deal with Vivian first. All right. I'm going to gamble, let you keep Shamil here under the circumstances. All right. Arrow down. Let's play this. Shoot the opponent for 3. Yep. All right, cool. Got there. Yeah, I don't know what like, here's the thing, and I'm not gonna, this isn't to insult my opponent or anything, but genuinely, folks, there is no reason to play 200 plus cards in Standard right now. I've seen so many people coming to the game that see that there's no max deck limit, and they're just like, oh, I'll just play everything. But the reality is, like in this scenario here for the opponent, if there was something they were hoping to hit with Shamil, they have almost no chance. Because you've got 220 cards, or at the time, 230 cards almost left, right? The odds of them hitting what they want are so low. So you're just playing a numbers game at that point. Like, don't do it. I get it. I guess in a world where if mill decks become a real thing, and that's the problem, then sure, we can talk about it. But even then, you could probably just play one of, what's that thing that's protection from all colors or whatever, and it gets shuffled back in? Just play one of those in your deck and you won't get milled anyway. All right, do we keep this? I don't think we can, especially on the play. Don't love not having blue cards here, but this is fine. As much as I would have liked to have kept Dragonhawk, there's a chance that both of these may die. And you don't want to get caught there. Dead Llanowar Elf? No, just a Swift Spear. Okay, sure. So this is where it gets a little weird, right? Like, am I supposed to... man. Eshki next turn's kind of big. What are we looking to do? I guess we got to get this down and attack. I have a feeling we're going to lose the Paleontologist, though. And we're going to take extra damage because I didn't play the Invasion of Tarkir. Yep, they had it. Gosh dang it. That's my fault, though. I could have just killed a creature here. I don't know. Maybe we would have been okay. I have no idea. Let's submit 0, kill that. I mean, we got stuck on land here. There's not a lot we can do. I'm kind of hoping for just an untapped red source here, and then, like, maybe Hellkite gets rid of one of those and somehow lives. Like, I don't really know what else we're aiming for here. Opponent doesn't have rages or anything, so that's kind of nice. Alright. Get rid of one of those. And I don't... Here's the weird part. I mean, I don't even know if we're supposed to block. I don't think we are. Well, now we will. Like, but generally, I don't think you're supposed to block there. When we can just attack Hellkite, get invasion. Oh. Okay, sure. Count me in. That was great. Untap land, please. You know, that's the next best thing. I was thinking about playing Eshki here, but maybe we don't. We just go attack this, get a bigger body. I'm going to go ahead and kill the Manifold Mouse now. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of all these things. Like, just F it. And if you got something, cool. The only thing we're worried about here is probably Screaming Nemesis. Yeah, we're not worried about that guy. I'm probably just blocking here, right? Like, if they did find a Rage, that goes to, what, 6 power? So when that dies, we take 6, 7, 8. And then we're at 3. Yeah, sure. Oh, they didn't have it. Alrighty, then. Off to the races we go. Let's get rid of that and send the other one upstairs. Alright. Being at 7 feels pretty good here. Yep, Witchdog Frenzy, not enough. You're just dead, and we got bonus cards even. Alright, that's a solid win against Red. We'll take that. Alright, so across all testing games, we were 22 and 20. I mean, okay, at least a couple of those. Actually, there's probably about 4 or 5 where I was still experimenting. The mana wasn't right. We got some weird draws. I think even in this video, we had one where we got stuck on 3 lands. So, okay, add a couple of extra wins. We'll call it 24 and 20 maybe. It's all right. That puts it at like, what, 54-ish%. It's reasonable. You could play it. Eshki at least did something. Because here's the thing we were discussing in the Discord. And again, if you want to join the Discord, it's free. Link in the description. But the problem with a card like Eshki is sometimes is the deck better when you don't have that card in it? Or when we're getting it, does it significantly change the game? And I think in this particular build, we actually found a way to make Eshki viable. Having enough things that are creatures and non-creatures, growing the card, taking advantage of the Frostcliff Siege so you can get that extra attack in. So there's some stuff really going on here that makes it work. Probably needs a little bit of refinement, but I think this is a good start if you're looking to play the card. But again, link will be in the description. You could try it for yourself and let me know what you think. Also, if you want to get extra videos, we talked this week about knowing when to be the beatdown and whatnot. We have those for members down below, so be sure to check that out. And if nothing else, if you want to keep supporting the channel for free, just watch another video, because that always helps. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.